Hey, Corey Zimmerman, Elevate Homescriptions. I am actually here in Las Vegas with the one and only Mandisa Barnett, who is our new account executive for you, real estate agent. So we're excited to introduce her and get to know her a little bit better. And I'm just going to ask her some questions. We're going to start off and I'm just going to quick fire ask you a bunch of questions and we'll go from there. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. First question. What is something that people would be surprised to know about you?
I think something people would be super surprised to know about me is, that's really okay.
Yeah, we're starting there. We're starting there. We're gonna make you think a little bit.
I think people who don't know me get surprised that I have 5 kids.
Yeah,
like just right off the bat, yeah. And then they, I have an 18-year-old, and then I have a 1-year-old, so that's a huge gap right there. Yeah, so I think that's like the most surprising thing about me. Other than that, I don't do anything like super fun like skydive or mountain climb. No, I don't wrestle with tigers. It's I'm pretty mellow.
I am deathly afraid of heights, so I can't even climb up on a table sometimes. And
really?
I'm dead serious.
I never would have thought that.
Yeah, that's something probably somebody would be surprised to know about me.
Huh?
Yeah, but literally, like I could climb on a ladder. There are times I get on ladders. I'm like I am getting like
I'm going to get down.
Messed up in my head. Yeah, I want to get down. It's weird. Super weird. Okay. Sales is busy. You get busy. You're talking to a lot of people in and out of offices. What's your favorite way to unwind when you have a super busy day?
Oh my gosh, this is my favorite question. So I have my sleep mask, my lavender.
We started with sleep mask?
Absolutely. I'm a professional sleeper.
The end of your day starts about 10 p.m. then.
It does. Well, so the kids get their baths like right around 8.
Okay.
We follow a gymnastics schedule, so right around 8.
So does sleep mask go on before the kids are in the bath or after?
It's kind of on my head, so they kind of get the vibes,
All right, okay, cool.
And so we got the sleep mask. I spray the pillow like 30 minutes before, and I spray down the sheets, and then I find a cozy fantasy like audiobook with perfect narration, put it to 1.5 speed because the regular speed is just
too slow.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Like who listens like this?
Totally.
Audible, don't sue me. I'm sorry. But
I think you just put a plug in for him.
I did. Give me more credits. And then I listen to my book, and sometimes I get super into it, so I don't actually end up falling asleep. But it's either that or space fantasy, and that's like my favorite thing to do in life is my audiobooks.
Okay, you said something I have to come back to. You said you spray down your mattress and you spray down your...
Oh, heck yeah.
What does that mean? Spray down with what?
Okay.
Like Gatorade or something?
Absolutely not. So there's 2 really cool things. So it's a baby spray. It's like a baby sleep spray. And you spray the entire bed with it. And then I have this, what is it called? Oh, goodness gracious. I just ordered a new bottle. It's a dream spray. You get it from Amazon.
So this is like sleep spray?
Yeah. And you just put it on your pillow.
You're
That's
doing like
only
product
for the
placement
pillow.
advertising for Audible and now the sleep spray.
They should send it to me.
We need it. Yeah,
I could be an influencer.
We're going to tag them in this thing and we're going to make money from this. Okay,
I like this. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I love the way you think.
Yeah. Sleep spray. I got to check into that. Like,
I will send you a link. It's life-changing.
We'll link it to the bottom of this. I don't know.
It's linked in the bio.
Yeah, link in the bio. We'll make sure to put our link so we can get like some overrides. I don't know how that works, but
I'll reach out to them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Okay, if you weren't in sales, what would you do as a career?
If I weren't in sales, I'd like to think I would be a lawyer. Not for any I want to help people reason, but more because like I really loved How to Get Away with Murder. And I have fantasies of, being on that show. Made law look really interesting. I don't really think it's that interesting.
I don't know if I should continue on with the question. I'm
Have
scared.
You not seen that show?
How to Get Away with Murder?
Mm-hmm.
No, but it doesn't sound like a show I would get into because I don't know.
So good.
Is it good?
It was so good.
I think my wife watched it, actually.
It was, oh my gosh, it was the best show. And there's always a murder every season. And you would think that gets a little redundant. They did. Several murders on top of that. And they were also practicing law.
Hence the name. Mm-hmm. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm
I don't want to do the murder part, though. I just want to...
Just get away with it.
Yes, that is. That would be helpful if I did do that.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Sales can also be stressful, right?
Absolutely.
So what is your go-to comfort food when you're feeling stressed?
It changes. So I love salty stuff.
Okay.
So I think right now my favorite one is Dot's Pretzels, just the regular ones, no special flavor with cheese. And
okay.
That's
you dip it in cheese.
Yes.
I love it.
Nacho
Pretzels
cheese.
And cheese. Okay,
yes.
I can get behind that.
But it has to be Dot's Pretzels.
Why Dots?
Because they're delicious.
Again, another product placement.
I know.
Any specific flavor or brand of cheese that we need to put in this product placement ad, apparently.
Any nacho cheese will do. We're not very picky about
generic's fine. We're good there.
Yeah,
okay.
It's totally fine. It has to be heated up, though. So
we do work for a homescriptions company, by the way. We don't just sell different products on this thing. So
there is no little red. What is it? The little orange box on TikTok that you can click there. We don't have one of those.
We don't have one of those. Yeah, exactly.
You can protect your home, though.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I know the answer to this question because I think I've asked it to you when we were interviewing you, but I'm gonna ask it here because I think this is actually the way you answered it, if I remember correctly, was really, really amazing. So no pressure.
Okay. Thanks, Corey.
You're welcome. Who's been the biggest influence on your life and why?
Gosh, that's so easy. It's my papa, Mr. Julian. He was just like the epitome of a man, of a good human, of a good person. And I don't know. I said it yesterday I don't know who I said it to. I think it was like to my daughter or something. And every lesson that he taught me, I feel like I learned too late. And I'm just now starting to see, like, he would go, "Oh, child, these aren't problems. This is just a bad situation."
I love it.
And I was sitting there, like, with my car, and it just, for some reason, it wouldn't turn off. Like, I had parked, it wouldn't turn off. And I'm just like, okay, this is so annoying. And then I thought to myself, this is not a problem. This is just a temporary bad situation. Yep. And I'd open the door, close the door, and it ended up turning off. And, like, he was just so full of wisdom and advice. And a lot of the things that I do, like, in even sales, is because it's something that he kind of taught me. Like, he was old, he was blind. Well, obviously he was a grandpa, but he was blind, so he'd have to go to the doctor a lot for his eyes. And so one of the things he would do is he would bring Delia subs. It's a sub place in Riverside that's like a staple. Delia subs to the people every single time. So anytime he would call, they would always fit him in, regardless of how many people. And this is like at the Veterans Affairs building where it's impossible to get an appointment, but he was always able to. Like, that's he was crazy. Such a people person. Yeah. He was amazing. I can go on and on about him.
So in other words, first of all, thank you for sharing that. And that's what I remember when we interviewed you. And what an amazing example. Not only that, but like, just, I love that you talk about how he influenced people. And because of that influence, he kind of got into and were able to do certain things that maybe not somebody else was able to do. So I love it. That's really cool. Okay, what's your hidden talent that most people don't know about?
Honestly, I don't have a talent. Like,
Mandisa,
I don't.
I'm sure you have plenty of talents.
I can color really well with alcohol.
Do you say in the lines?
I do. Well, honestly, I think my hidden talent is I am the best at going down a rabbit hole of, like, I want to do a new hobby today.
Okay.
And then I'll, like, do it for a little while. And then I'm like, I'm kind of bored with this. Like, I got down a TikTok rabbit hole and I'm like, I can totally be a tattoo artist if I wanted to. And I bought the thing from Amazon. And then I was like, oh, I'd never actually want to tattoo another person because that would be there's like blood. And,
that could be a little hard.
And so I was like, let's put this away. But it was fun for like that 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I awesome. Have the stuff.
Yeah.
Fun party trick.
I can relate on a very ADHD level where I get involved and I'm like focused on one thing for a short amount of time. I'm like, I'm good now. Yeah. On to the next, right?
This was fun.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Good memories.
That's amazing. Oh boy. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about like if travel. Like, I love to travel. Me and my wife, we love to go different places. We've been some amazing places. But what is your go-to, or if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
So anywhere in the world I want to go to Africa. It's the one place my grandpa, all his travels, he was like, I never got to go there. And I really always wanted to see it. So I want to go there for him. Okay. But it's the funniest thing in the world. My favorite place, I've never been. And I'm just convinced I am going to love this place when I get there because it was one of my grandfather's who, everything goes back to Julian, but it was one of my grandpa's favorite things, New Orleans. And I have planned a trip to New Orleans every single year since I was 18 years old. And it has never come.
We got to get you to New Orleans.
And I have done everything. And it would either be like, I'm pregnant or I'm like I got sick or a kid got sick. Yeah. And it was just something that was always, I couldn't ever make it. And so I don't want to go during like Mardi Gras. I want to go and do all like the weird witchy stuff, like see the graves and just all the, not witchy stuff, but like historic stuff.
I get it. Like, that's just some really cool, weird, kind of creepy-ish like stuff that's cool.
Yeah, that's it's every book. Like I love reading. Like Anne Rice is like one of my favorites, and a lot of her books are out there. A lot of my favorite shows. Okay. So I'm convinced I'm going to love this place. But watch I go, and I'm like, oh, I actually don't like this. I'm going to go home.
It's like, oh, never mind.
This was fun, you know. But
so, okay, so now I have to ask this question, and this is not a question on my list, but I have to ask it. And do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like, okay, that would be kind of cool, but then it's like. Yeah. Other times you don't want to like when it's dark and you're in your hallway.
I don't believe in ghosts today because I'm scared. But maybe tomorrow when the lights are on.
During the day, I'm going to say yes, absolutely. Heck yeah. What's the worst that can happen during the day? Yeah, but at night, and especially like in New Orleans, do I want to believe in ghosts? No, absolutely not. Yeah, because I want to go to like those places. They're like, oh, this is haunted. And I'm like, yeah, haunted. I don't believe in you. You're not real.
You're not real.
You know?
Yeah, I don't believe in you, so you can't be.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. That's fantastic. Okay, yeah, you know that you're going to have a big day, and so you have a lot of appointments. Maybe you have some exciting appointments coming up. What does your morning routine look like when you have a big day?
Well, my morning routine starts at night because if I have a huge day, I have to meticulously plan because I do have a little touch of undiagnosed ADHD. So I need to know everything. So I will map out exactly how I'm going to go to these destinations to make it the most efficient because I need to be efficient.
Totally.
I'm going to research the people who I'm going to see to the extent that I can. So I know just like a little something about them. And then I'm putting everything in the car the night before. I typically always get all the kids' stuff ready and stuff like that. But I bake in extra time so I can get myself like a little sweet treat on the way just because like, you know,
that's
I'm doing a good job.
That's important for a big day. Yeah. Exactly. It's like you got to reward yourself.
Yes.
Before the day even happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, I already have a big day. I got to reward myself.
I plan the big day. I deserve a treat.
Yes. Amen.
Thank you.
Love it. What's your go-to sweet treat?
It depends. Like sometimes it's like a croissant, like a bacon croissant with cheese. I don't eat eggs, so no egg on it.
Oh, just bacon.
Yeah.
I know eggs, you just don't like them.
I have no idea. I probably do like eggs now, but I just stopped eating them when I was like 4, my mom said, and I never tried it again. And gotcha. I'm a little too far in my 30s now, like to be like, I'm going to try this new thing.
No, I'm good.
I think everybody knows me as like the girl who doesn't eat seafood or eggs. Right. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm not going to start now.
Yeah, we actually had this conversation about seafood. I'm not a seafood lover either, but sushi for some reason, and I don't know if it's because when I go out with real estate agents to lunch and stuff, sushi comes up. I can get behind sushi more than I can get behind any other seafood. Sushi, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Just no seafood, none.
At all. No.
None. Okay.
I'll cook it because like my kids love it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't get it.
So no sushi, no eggs.
No eggs.
Is there anything else you don't like to eat?
No. I pretty much.
Just everything else is good.
It's fine.
Right.
I probably wouldn't eat like liver. That sounds gross.
Liver?
Sorry if like people eat liver, but I don't like it.
I don't know if I've ever even tried liver. No. Here's what I do know. It's such a weird, gross word. Sorry, again, if anybody does eat this, I'm with you. I'm like, I couldn't eat it just because it's liver. That sounds so ugh.
Like, why would I want? I feel like a bird, like just picking the remains of a carcass. Like
that's true. I never thought. Oh, now I have an image in my head of a bird. Yes, picking
the birds are going to come after us for this. We should cut this part out.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. This might be the only part that goes in. There's no product placement. We might have to keep it in.
We might. Well, eagles they did just win, so that's awesome. And then they're also our national bird, apparently now.
Yeah, good. Yeah, bald eagle. Yeah.
Look at
apparently
us,
now. I think they've been the national bird for a while.
No, I saw on TikTok that it changed. Like they're just now the national bird. I do get most of my news from TikTok. You know that everything you watch on TikTok is not completely accurate, right? I know this is sorry for all those TikTok influencers. Wow.
And all those people
so you're telling me when people come up and they go, guess what, guys, life-changing product.
Yeah.
That's not true.
May not be true.
They didn't just run to their camera to tell.
Right. Okay. I know.
I'm going to need a moment to process.
I just bursted your bubble. I apologize. I feel bad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Outside of work, what are you passionate about? Any hobbies or extracurricular that you do? Anything fun? or often. I mean, you said read. I don't find that fun, so I'm gonna start with that because I know that you love to read. But so it passionate. It doesn't have to be fun. That's horrible. I sound like a jerk. I apologize. But anyways, let me rephrase the question. Are there any hobbies or activities outside of work that you're passionate about?
I really, really, really feel strongly about like the unhoused and like battered women and stuff like that. Yeah. So I like doing things like that for people. So like I do this thing where I collect purses and just from people. It's really weird. Like, can I have an old purse of yours? Keep them in my car most of the time. I don't have any right now because I gave out my last one. But you put like basic human stuff in there. And it's really cool because like the kids get to see you giving that. And so now every time they see people, they're like, oh, look. And so it goes into my belief that I want to raise good little humans and not like little buttholes. So, you know, they're very compassionate about that. And I'm just really passionate about that. And like, I just think it's such an epidemic that we're going through. And I just, so like battered women and especially unhoused battered women.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you. That's actually, I didn't know that about you. This is something new. I feel like I know you. I mean, ish, but this is, I mean, obviously the name of our company is Elevate Homescriptions, you know, the best home warranty company, better than a home warranty. That's what we'll say. Better than a home warranty. But we named it Elevate because we like to elevate people's lives. And what a perfect example of that. Like,
thank you.
Seriously amazing. Like wow. Aw. Thank you. I don't even, I'm rarely speechless and I'm a little bit speechless right now. Like, I don't know where to go with it other than thank you for sharing that. And you're amazing at elevating lives. And that is proof positive to it for sure. So
thank you.
No, thank you.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. This is a hard one. If I ever get this question asked, and this is, good luck. If you could have dinner with any, I'm gonna say 3 people, 3 people dead or alive, who would they be and why? Okay.
I have actually put a ton of thought into this. Yes.
I'm very intrigued.
So dead person, my grandpa, because I got a couple questions. Like he was like, hey, I'm coming back. And then he died. It was really weird. It was very sad for all of us. So.
I'm sorry.
But he would have enjoyed that joke.
Yeah. He would. I can say it because we know he's going to love it.
He would have loved it. Yeah. With him. And then I would also, since I get 2 other people, which is kind of cool, I would like to invite Prince because I think
Raspberry Beret.
It's Prince.
I love Prince.
He's amazing. And I just...
Or the artist formerly known as Prince.
That is true. He turned his name into a symbol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I think the last person... Oh, gosh. I'm torn between 2 people, but I'm going to say Jasmine Crockett. She's a senator, congresswoman, senator. She's in government.
Okay.
And I think she's freaking awesome. And I met her when she came out here to Nevada. And she was, I don't actually know why she was here, but she was at a St. Honore. And there was a line of people. And I was like, what's this line? And it was for her. So I was like, cool. Following a crowd is good sometimes.
Jasmine Crockett. I'm going to have to look her up. You said there was another one, maybe. You debated between her and another one. Who was the other one? I'm curious.
I would love, 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 love to sit down and talk to Sierra's husband, Russell Wilson. And I would like to know, sir, during that Super Bowl, why was it
here it comes
that you did not pass the ball to Lynch? I know you've answered it, but I need you to look me in my eyes and I need you to tell me what went through your head, because then Tom Brady won and then I was sad and then it was a whole thing.
Yeah. So for all those Seahawks fans, right? Are you a Seahawks fan?
No, I'm not.
But you still want to know.
I definitely want to know. Yes, this has been plaguing me for a long time.
This has been eating you alive. I can tell. This is a big deal.
This is a huge deal.
Russell
Why
Wilson,
would you
if you're
not
listening, or if somebody is listening that knows Russell Wilson, send this to him and please comment and let us know. We got to know why.
Please, right now.
Did you not pass it to Marshawn Lynch?
Who I also love, and I would have dinner with him too. So I guess it is a really hard question.
Yeah, that's great. So can I go back to something you said about your grandpa was the first one, which is awesome. And you said you want to ask him a couple of questions.
Yep.
What would you ask him?
I would ask him.
Is that personal? Sorry, is that too personal? Is that
no? I don't tell anybody.
This is a safe space. It's only us. There's only us in the room.
And the internet.
Nobody else is going to hear this.
Ever, right?
Right? Yeah.
I would ask him if he's proud of me.
I love it.
And I would want him to meet the baby, which I think.
And the baby is?
Kingston.
How years old? Kingston.
He's 1.
And he's how old? Adorable. I have not met Kingston, but I've seen pictures of Kingston. And oh my gosh.
Yes. And I would just want to see them play together. And I think that would be so cool.
Yes.
And I would be like, do you like the name Kingston? Because I have a feeling like he'd be like, that's certainly a name, child. I'm like, well, I couldn't name him because all my sons are named after my grandpa in some capacity. And my grandpa's nickname was King, but I didn't want to name Kingston just King. Okay. So it was like, Kingston.
Kingston.
This
I
works.
love it. That's a great name. I like the name, and I can't imagine that he wouldn't be proud of you.
Thank you.
You're an amazing person, and I've just had the pleasure of getting to know you over not just this month, because I mean the interview process was pretty lengthy for us to bring you on because we needed to bring on the right person. We know we did. So, anyways, okay. Next question. You are a reader. You like to read, right?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask a question. I think I know where this is going to go a little bit, but so book or movie. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite book or movie that inspires you?
Oh, gosh, that's actually really hard because it's 2 things. One is Hamilton, the Disney version, obviously. Okay. So I count that as a movie. Because whatever. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah. So Hamilton, but then also The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And I love those 2 things. Thanks for saying
an F, because this is a family show.
Out on the book.
Does it say F? Doesn't it? I think it says the F word for real, though, right?
No, it has some,
Oh, does it have the little, okay.
Tchotchkes.
Okay, yeah. Tchotchkes. We call them tchotchkes. Yeah.
I think
they're called tchotchkes.
I do too. If not, I just made up a new thing. But yeah, so it's those 2 things. Like I went through a period when I got to Vegas where I didn't do any fun music or fun books or anything for a full year, just self-help books, only listening to the Hamilton soundtrack. So I would alternate between those 2. And when you listen to them together, it's like Hans Zimmerman put this together and it's amazing. Yeah. And I'm just I love both of these things so much.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that
I love it.
Inspires me.
What's your favorite genre of book? I think I know the answer because I think we've talked about it, but
it's fantasy, not romantasy, but it's fantasy.
Fantasy, that's what that would be.
Or cozy fantasy.
What's cozy fantasy?
There's low stakes. Everybody wins in the end. It's like a, beautiful 30-minute sitcom.
Okay.
Where it's just everything is something so totally bad. And then somebody comes to save them. And then it wraps up tightly with a bow instead of your favorite character is going to die in my regular fantasy
Is that what
books.
normally happens in fantasy books? Is
some of them.
Somebody dies. Somebody's going to die in a fantasy book, and it's probably somebody that you have.
And it's heartbreaking.
You created an emotional bond with through the book.
And you're what? How did you think that when J.K. Rowling killed Snape and it was after...
What? Hey, I did not. I'm kidding.
You've never seen?
Of course. Well, yes, I've seen it. Oh. I'm joking. Okay.
You should read the books though, because they're way better than them. Yeah,
they're just too long. I can't. I'll try. 1.5 speed on Audible. That's all I'll do.
Oh yeah, that would actually be
a little quicker.
It's a really great
it's only
narration.
83 hours instead of 110 or something. I don't know.
That's probably true. Yeah. It's only 4 weeks of your life. It's
4 weeks of your life straight. No sleep.
No sleep.
Exactly.
No, intake all of it.
Totally. Cool. I love it. Okay. If you could live in any time period, past or future or present or whatever, what would you choose and why?
Probably this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because women have rights in this one, so that's kind of fun. I like being able to have a credit card and things like that.
Things. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think we even need to go on from that. Let's leave it at that. That's perfectly said.
I do really like my credit cards.
Yeah, I like maybe a little too much sometimes. That's me. I'm saying for me, not for you.
Same. I've had to take it off a couple. It's fine.
That's awesome. I love it. So first of all, how long have you been in sales overall? Total time.
12, 15 years.
Yeah. It's a little while, right?
Yeah. Okay, so, it's oh my goodness.
So what have you learned about yourself being in sales for as long as you have?
That I like people more than I like to think I do.
Okay.
And I in regular life, I don't know, all your life is regular, but whatever. In work life, you get to kind of put on a hat and be what you think is your ideal best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And I think I learned that is just the person that I am. And I've noticed it all the time because I will literally just talk to anybody about anything. And I just want to know everything about, like, I'm like, pull up a chair and talk to me about everything, you know? And I love that. And but then, you know, you sometimes you just kind of want to turn that off and just go into a shell. But it's like, no, actually, I do want to talk to this lady at the line at the Smiths because this is really interesting what she has to say.
I as you know, I'm very much a people person, and my family always teases me that I just will talk to anybody, and it's just like I don't know why that is. I know it's just fun to talk to people, right? It's fun to get to know people and get to know their stories and get to know about them and all that stuff, and it's just really, really cool. It's interesting you said regular life and work life because in sales, your work life and your regular life kind of are the same. They seem to like really blend, right? Like you in sales, you're pretty much always on. Like it's like I could get a text at 10 o'clock at night. I could get a text on the weekend. And so, your regular life, your regular lifing, your work lifing will happen at some point at any time, really. So
exactly.
Yeah. Totes
my goats.
Totes my goats. Guilty pleasure, TV show or movie. What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, The Magicians. It is that is my literal favorite show in the whole entire world. There's like literally no notes. It's the best show in the entire world, hands down.
Is it about magicians?
You know what, Corey? I don't know how you guessed that. Are you a magician?
Process of elimination right there. I am not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Maybe I'll learn. We're here in Vegas. Why not learn about?
No, they have real powers and they go to a magical land. That's amazing.
I love magic. I always have loved magic. And my wife teases me about this all the time because she's like, you know, this stuff. And I'm like, no, magic's real. Like, I believe that it's real. I believe like how explain that to me. And you can even show me sometimes how they did it. I'm like, no, it's still real. Like it's real. I love magic.
Exactly.
I remember, so when I was a kid, this is not about me, by the way, but I'm going to share this story. This is about Mandisa. But when I was a kid, we would go to Disneyland a lot. So I took some dance lessons. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother podcast, maybe. And we would travel to Disneyland, actually. So before I was 16, so we did it all the way up. I don't remember, I think 11 or 12, all the way up until I was about 16. But we'd go to Disneyland and perform in Disneyland. This is before they had their own performers. So they would bring outside performers in.
Oh, wow.
And so we would do that. We did this for quite a few years. Yeah, So Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, we even did SeaWorld. I think we did Magic Mountain sometimes. But anyways, it was super amazing experiences, right? So every year we would do that for a few years. My dad owned the dance studio, so that's how we were able to do it. And we took a whole group out there. Gosh, I don't even know, 20 to 30 kids maybe. And we just all performed. And we get a free ticket. Our pay was a free ticket into Disneyland. So I'm like, hey, let's go do it. But on Disneyland, on Main Street, they even still have a magic shop. It's like one of the first, as you're walking in on the right, it's I think the first or second store on the right. And it's a magic shop. And I'd be more excited to go into the magic shop than I would on the rides or anything like that. Yeah, for sure. I'm like, man, I love this. I just love magic. So I would, of course, always buy something. Yeah. And I would learn how to do a magic trick, right? And I thought I was the coolest kid ever.
It's the coolest thing in the world.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. So magic has a special place in my heart because of it. And I still believe in magic.
Same. I agree. No notes.
Yeah. Okay, music. What type of music? What if you had to listen to one kind of music, one type of music the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, hands down, it's hip hop.
You jam to hip hop, you just start.
Hip hop is so versatile. Like yes. I love everything from like maybe not hip hop. Hip hop, like rap, like everything from battle rap to just like lyrical rap to conscious rap to like all of it. If I only could do one genre of music, oh no, that's actually. Because I love me a good power ballad, you know? I'm so eclectic in my music. Like at one point we're like Tupac Hit 'Em Up, and then the next point it's like Barbra Streisand, Jingle Bells. And people are like, what
pretty big contrast there in music.
What is happening? It's not even Christmas. And I'm like, every day's Christmas in my head.
Amen, sister. Yeah, I love it. So battle rap, explain battle rap.
It's when
cheers.
It's when two grown men stand on stage and
I know what battle rap is,
and I things at each other.
Yes. But I wanted to explain for the people that battle rap is what it's a very interesting style.
They shake hands afterward.
Yeah, they're friendly, but not during the battle rap.
Exactly.
They can be very
unhinged.
Unhinged. Yeah, good word. Unhinged.
But it's very poetic at times.
It can be. It's interesting because a lot of it's spontaneous, right? Like it can
not
be some
anymore,
of it.
Unfortunately.
Is it more a little bit more? Yeah. Yeah. Some of that spontaneous stuff is pretty cool. Like when they just come off like. Anyways, Yeah. Well, darn it. Well, now I'm disappointed.
Don't be. Okay. It's still amazing.
Okay. I won't be.
People screaming things at each other.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun.
All in good fun.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do something a little different now.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'm going to just hit 2 words at you, and it's going to be this or that, and you have to pick one or the other.
Let's do it.
We're just going to do it super quick. Okay.
I'm going to win.
And there's going to be a bunch of them. You're going to win. Yeah. There will be, there's right or wrong answers. There's really not. But anyways. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. I think so.
Morning or night?
Night.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
I knew that one. Mountains or beach?
Neither.
Neither? What?
I don't want to. I don't like sand. And I don't like a mountain. What am I going to, like, is there an elevator that's going to take me? Sure. I don't want to drive there. Okay. Like, neither of that sounds right. But I guess mountains. Okay. I can sit at the bottom.
That's okay. Neither. Okay. I did not expect that answer, but I did not expect it, but I can respect it.
You thought it was going to be beaches because of California, huh?
I did. I totally did because that's where you're from.
The beach.
Yeah.
There's sand there.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun. It's like you can just put the sand on your feet. No. Like, no.
That's so unhygienic. And like, what if someone like, oh God.
What if somebody what?
Like, who knows what people do? It's a California beach.
Okay, but what if it's like a different beach? What if it's like Hawaii? Hawaii beaches are sweet.
Yeah, but there's still sand.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm like a parking lot. Like, oh, I'm going to stand in the parking lot. Look at the water. Let's take a picture. And then
do not get sand on me at all.
Yeah. Like, there's a movie theater. Let's go there.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And not mountains either. Dog or cat?
Oh, well, I mean, I love my doggies. Dogs. Okay.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
True winter? To me, being from Utah, true winter is snow. I
would literally thrive there.
Do you know where a lot of snow resides? In the mountains.
I would not thrive there. Also, you can get climate sickness, and I don't want that.
Just wanted to let you know, if you love snow, you could go live in the mountains and have a lot of snow.
I could also go to Utah, which is just a convenient 5-hour drive away, and it's right on the floor at the gas station.
Fair enough. Movies or books?
Books.
Is that a hard one?
Yeah, because I was thinking like, I love to go to the movie theater, but more, this is going to be really weird. I love to go to the movie theater, but we have to see the previews or I will leave.
What?
Yeah.
You have to see the previews of the other movies?
Yes, because how would I know what I want to watch next in the theater if I don't see said previews? And I'll literally, like, if we miss the previews, like, oh, we'll just come back.
Okay. Fair enough. Text or call?
Text.
Another tough one.
It is a tough one because, like, in work, I want you to call me. Mm-hmm. In life, this probably could have been a text.
I actually can completely understand that one. That's good. Coffee or tea?
Tea. Spicy
or mild?
Spicy.
Spicy. I guess I could do spicy. I'm such a baby. There's not been a right or wrong answer to any of these questions except for this one.
Okay.
Introvert or extrovert?
I feel like I'm both, but I would say more extroverted.
Yeah. Yeah. You can also sometimes explain like I'm an introverted extrovert or extroverted introvert, right?
Exactly. But I was like, is that offensive to say? I don't know.
Not at all. No, I don't think so. I think
yeah. I think I'm an extroverted introvert then.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
Thanks.
I can see that. And so it's actually really interesting because people, when you're in sales, you must be completely extroverted. I'm like, I think some people are, but it doesn't mean that you are just because you're in sales, right? So, yeah.
Sometimes I just want to go sit in a corner.
Yeah, totally.
With a book.
Totally. Pizza or tacos?
Ooh.
Notice that seafood was not on this list.
Okay. So it's pizza if it comes from specific places, but then it's tacos if you're in California or Texas.
Okay. All right. We could talk about that for hours, I feel like.
Thank you.
Yes. Netflix or YouTube?
Oh, Netflix all day.
City or countryside?
Like I think city now, but then country later.
Okay. What do you mean later? Like when you're older? What do you mean later?
Yeah, like when I retire, when I'm like 50.
Totally. Yeah, I understand that one. I completely understand. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Plane or road trip?
Can the road trip be in a train?
That would be more of a track trip. But sure. I'll say then I'm going to assume track trip then.
Yeah.
Okay. Track trip. Fair enough. Do people ride in trains anymore? There are trains. I'm kidding. But it's not as common.
No, and they're super expensive, but apparently super nice.
Okay.
So I would love to do that.
But are they as expensive as a plane? I would imagine
they're much more expensive to get like the private
Then you're talking a really nice train.
I don't know if it's really nice. I've never been on it, but like
they're probably fitting like really high end food, like seafood and stuff.
I don't want that.
I'm kidding. Comedy or horror?
Oh, definitely not horror. So comedy.
Thank you. Oh my gosh,
I can't stand horror.
I do you know why I hate horror movies?
Because they're scary.
They're scary and they can be real. And so like I am 49 years old, and if I watch a horror movie and I go to the bathroom, I have to like check the shower curtain and make sure there's nobody in the bath. I'm like freaks me out. And I have a daughter, my third daughter. I have 4 daughters, by the way. My third, she loves horror movies and knows that I hate them. And so she's like, Dad, let's go watch a horror movie. It's gonna be so fun. I'm like, I'll do it because I love her. I love her more than I hate horror movies. That's why I do it. But I'm with you on the horror movie thing, man.
So I do boundaries with my kids, and I'm like, this is a boundary for me. Yeah, like, don't ask again.
Don't ask again. That's totally.
I think that's not the correct way to explain boundaries, but I'm the mom. I make the rules.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yes, you make the rules, and and do they follow them? Never mind.
No,
that's a whole other podcast
story.
Too.
Yeah.
Stay in or go out?
9 times out of 10, I'd rather stay in.
Yeah. Pool or lake?
I definitely am never going to a lake, so a pool's fine.
Do you not love pools?
I don't love places where there's water and public people, like outside of my control, because like people are weird. What if they pee in there or something? And I don't want to be around that. Yeah. So I don't swim in public pools either. Only my aunt's pool. So it'll be a pool because it's the one specific pool that I know.
Okay.
Salt water. It's really nice. There's a waterfall. I'll show you pictures.
That's fair. Early or late?
Late. Yep, that's the one.
So quick. Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right, we're not even going to touch that one. I'm like, she answered so quickly.
The people in Vegas know if it's Fritzy and I, they're like, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be late.
Okay, fair enough. Left or right?
I'm left-handed.
You're left-handed.
So I could have been president. And
So you what? Couldn't be president?
Could have been president. More people are left-handed that are president than not.
That's real?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Learned something new today.
I mean, I would Google it after this just to make sure.
I believe you. That's crazy. Hot or cold?
Oh, cold. Cold.
Rain or snow?
Oh, that's hard because I love both. I'm going to... snow looks pretty...
This is a tough one too, huh?
It is because like at nighttime, you just want to hear the rain.
Yeah.
And you don't really hear the snow, in my opinion.
Right. Totally.
We're going to go with rain at night.
Okay.
Only.
All right. Fair. Yeah. Coffee or soda?
Probably soda.
Okay. Soda or tea?
Soda or tea?
Didn't you say tea to coffee and tea? Yeah. Okay. Tea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Apple or Android? I know the answer.
It's going to be Apple.
Yeah. So you have an Apple. So if you say Android,
I was going to be confused.
Be a little bit surprised. Yeah.
I was a little tricky there.
I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. I think when I texted you, it was blue. So, okay. Burger or steak?
Oh, steak.
Now I'm hungry.
I know. A nice Delmonico cut, extra charred, medium. That'd be perfect.
Fast or slow?
I'd rather go slowly and get things done correctly. So I'm going to say slow.
Okay. That's perfectly said. Perfectly explained. Gold or silver?
Gold.
Sneakers or sandals?
Sneakers.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
You're answering these so quickly. I'm so impressed. I'm like, holy cow. Superman or Batman?
Oh, Batman, obviously.
Why obviously?
I wouldn't want... Why would anybody... Superman? That doesn't even sound like fun.
Could we just... There's an argument that Batman's not even a real superhero. Like, he just has all the cool equipment because he's rich. Superman has like superpowers.
He's in the Justice League. So
yeah, but he's not. But like, okay, but what is his superpower? Is his money?
His ability to fight crime.
But they all do that.
Yes, but they were born with their powers. Are you discriminating against Batman because he was because he was born with money instead of powers?
I just think there could be an argument that he's not a true superhero because he has no superpowers. And I think the
Joker would disagree. Jack Napier, the Joker himself, would disagree. I am a nerd at heart, okay?
Man, I just got an argument I should not have found myself in. I will concede. Batman 100%.
Yes.
I am with you. Okay, Batman.
But only certain Batmans, like not like, I love the Jack Nicholson Batman era. That was beautiful. Robert Pattinson, didn't love it at first. Ended up being one of my favorites. Ben Affleck, absolutely not. Throw those movies in the trash. Okay. I don't have anything against him. Like, I loved him in Gone Girl, but hated him as Batman. It just didn't do it for me.
Batman. Yeah, I can see that. Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Okay, there's a right or wrong answer to this one, too. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Absolutely yes, because my kids love it and they're weird.
Wait, you say they're weird? That makes me weird.
No, because then I'm weird.
So I have
they're like my little weird. It's like my little weird crew, like all of us. Yeah,
it's so funny. Like, because pineapple, there are so many divisive things and contrasting things in this country, and that is one of them.
Oh my gosh!
It's like pineapple on pizza. My oldest daughter, she's 25. Actually, how old is she? Yeah, she's 25. She's 25 this year. I'm like, what time is it? Because it might change. And her and I have this conversation all the time about pineapple on food. And you put pineapple on anything, and it makes that so much better.
Yes.
Pizza, burgers. We even have, like, there was one place we went and had a panini. I've had pineapple fried rice. I've had pineapple curry.
Pineapple on a
pineapple
pig.
makes it, yes. Just makes it so much better. Pineapple is so delicious.
It is. It's so versatile.
It is.
I love it.
Books or podcasts?
Books.
Sing or dance?
I mean, like me
and then
doing
I'm asking
it?
You to prove it. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, sure. Yeah, you doing it.
Oh, I don't want to do either of those things.
If you had to pick. Never mind. We don't have to go there. We don't have to go there.
I'm tone deaf.
Would you rather watch somebody sing or watch somebody dance? Or I guess listen to somebody, hear somebody sing, or watch somebody dance?
I don't really like. I think I would rather watch people sing, because I don't like it when like Chris Brown dancing. It bothers me a lot. But like Michael Jackson and Prince dancing, I love. So, and they can also sing. So yes, singing.
Singing, okay.
Because there may be a little dancing involved.
Work hard or play hard?
I want to work hard so I can play hard.
Yes. Well said. Amen. That was really loud. Sorry. I can get behind that completely. Beard or clean shaven?
Beard.
Shower or bath?
Bath. But you have to take a shower first.
What? That makes no sense at all.
Because
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Shower, you wash your body off, and then you relax in the bath.
Because the bath, you're sitting in your own filth if you're in the bath first. Yeah, I actually love baths, but I don't shower first.
My kids hate it when I make them do that.
Yeah.
They're like, Mommy, so we have to do it twice. Like, I guess you don't want a bath then. That's you have to take a shower.
Concert or sports game?
Oh gosh. Sports.
What's your most favorite sports team of all time? And it's not the Seahawks.
It's not. I'm a huge basketball fan. So wherever Jimmy Butler is where my heart's going to be.
Yep.
He was just traded.
Yeah, he was with the Heat.
Yes, he was with the Heat, and then he started acting crazy, Butler.
Yeah.
And then now he's with the Warriors, which is a love-hate thing because my son hates the Warriors, my oldest. Really? And we want to see what's going to happen, so we're open to being Warrior fans, because we were all Laker fans, and then
I'm from Utah. I can't be a Laker fan.
My mom. So my mom, she's a huge sports fan. And when the Shaq and Kobe thing happened, my mom was like, absolutely not. We no longer like the Lakers. And so she was like, I'm going to have to be a Clipper fan. And it was like, out of all the teams, that's what you're going to pick. And so she did. Her entire life is now dedicated to the Clippers. She has Clipper Nation on her license plate. She has cutouts of the play. It's an obsession. And so, so then we're just like, Mom, we're going to have to do something. Yeah. We can't just like have a team as a family anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Thank
you for sharing. That was a great tangent. I think we understand now the whole basketball scenario and situation in your family, and it was very important that we do.
You said it was a safe space.
It was a very safe space. It's just us. It's just us.
Absolutely.
Classic or modern?
I love classical music.
Okay.
Which I think is that what we're talking about? Music?
Sure. You can answer these questions however you want to answer them.
I mean, I love classical.
We're getting to know you, Mandisa.
I love classical, I love Turner Classic movies, but I don't really do old Westerns, but I like newer Westerns, which is weird. So we're going to go with classic.
Okay.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
But not Westerns.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Disney or Universal?
Disney.
Cardio or weights?
Oh, like a workout.
Mm-hmm.
Like me working out.
Sure.
Well, I think going up and down my stairs is cardio.
That's cardio.
So
cardio.
That one, it's not by choice. I just happen to live somewhere where there's stairs.
But carrying that 1-year-old can be weights.
He's very heavy. He's like 30-something pounds. Wow. And he like flops now. He's like, Rah! And you're just like, whoa. Those are big feelings.
That's awesome. Pen or pencil?
Oh, a good pen. Like a Japanese branded pen. From Japan, you get them shipped over to you, and it's like the super, like most thinnest point.
This is so specific.
Yeah, exactly. Or a nice Mont Blanc pen or a fountain pen. A pen.
You're a pen diva.
I am actually.
Right.
I will literally. Totally I was like, I don't like this pen. Here you go.
Yeah.
Never give it to me again.
I hope. Okay. Yeah. I need to buy another product placement, a Japanese pen.
There's only like 2 brands that are like really good, so I'll send you another.
Okay, perfect. I'm getting so many links from you. I hope you remember. We have to watch this back to make sure we get all the links correctly. Cheese or chocolate?
Cheese or chocolate?
Yeah. Cheese or chocolate?
That's actually extremely hard. Not just because they both start with a C, but because it's 2 completely different things.
Yeah, this is why this is so fun.
Cheese.
Okay. Any particular reason why you chose cheese? Because you've been so quick to answer all of these for a minute until we got to cheese and chocolate.
Well, I love chocolate. I do. But like if I just imagine a world where I couldn't have cheese, and I just went to Taco Bell and I got like their pull apart taco dipper thingies, and they were super good. Yum. And I was like, what if I could never have that again? I would be really, really sad.
What if you could never have chocolate again?
Oh, that wasn't an option. Like I can always have chocolate.
Okay. Yeah. We're talking about a world that would be the worst. No cheese, no chocolate, or there will always be chocolate, right?
Yes, I would find a way.
You'll find a way. That did not register in your brain that there is a world without chocolate. No. So it's like cheese. I'll just have to have cheese because chocolate's always going to be there. I don't think this is how these questions work, but hey, we're going to roll with it.
I'm crying. That's so funny. No, I really didn't register it that way. Yeah. I just was so matter of fact, like, no, we're gonna
that's cool. Hey, this is again, Mandisa. We're getting to know you, and we're getting to know you really well today. Like this is good. This is good.
That was okay. That's sorry. Good. Okay.
Good. Oh yeah. Please don't apologize.
The answer still stands.
Yeah. Fair enough. Spontaneous or planned?
Planned.
I'm the opposite, but I think most that's just because of my ADHD. Camping or hotel?
A hotel.
Yeah.
Why?
Is there a question? There's a reason why
we live indoors.
Man created heating and air conditioning units and appliances. It's so that we don't have to camp.
I don't understand like the
which we cover all those things, by the way, in the Homescription.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't get the joy in camping when people are like, I'm going camping. It's like, you have a house.
Exactly.
You can come stay at my house. Like you don't have to live like this.
I am so with you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Big time. TV or music?
Music.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Let's go. This concludes our our this or that. So a couple more questions I want to ask you, Mandisa. First of all, we're so excited to have you on the Elevate team, and we're just thrilled with the decision that you decided to join us. So my question for you is, what made you decide after how many interviews did we put you through? 3 or 4 interviews.
Like 3, yeah.
We brought you into our office and had you meet everybody just because while we loved you and wanted you to be part of the team, we wanted you to love us just as much as we loved you, yeah. Right? So what made you decide to join the team Elevate?
I think the way that you guys say we really empower our people to provide a great customer experience, but being able to see that actually happens and seeing like there's so many companies out there like we're the best at what we do. You know, if they die, they die. And they have these like weird war references like, whoa, why are we going to war here? Like, this is just, we provide a service, we do the service, we do what we say. And to see like you actually standing by that commitment to the customer, the commitment to the relationships that you have, the commitment to being reciprocal, the commitment to being fair, even at like, not the detriment to your bottom line, but, you know, regardless of whatever else is happening, it's just that being fair. It was like, wow, this is eye-opening. This is refreshing. I kind of forgot that companies actually operate within these like bounds. And you're just like, it just felt like going back to not a new normal, but like normal, like normalcy. And it was just shocking to see. And it just felt so good. And then every single person just truly, truly, truly being, no, I'll help. Or here's this information. And it didn't feel like, just go check the this.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere. Like if I knew, like, when you're little and you would ask your mom how to spell something and they'd go look it up in the dictionary. And you're like, if I could spell it.
If I don't know.
It's not helpful, Yeah. So it was just that. And it just like clicked like, okay, great. And doing this here in like a town, or isn't it? I guess it is a town, whatever, a city that I love. I think is really great because it brings something new, refreshing. And just, I think the people here will love it.
Totally.
And so those things combined.
Yeah. And you saw firsthand, literally we're on phone calls with some of our customer care people in our office and saw firsthand
the
how
leaderboards
we
and
truly
all
treat our customers and we want to elevate their lives. And while the home warranty experience and the home warranty experience can be rough, right? They're calling because there's an issue, something's broken, right? Other than all of our maintenance items that we do proactive maintenance things that we won't go into today. That's maybe another podcast, but it's a very reactive business, that part of it, because they're already upset because something's broken, but we want to hopefully de-escalate that a little bit and create an experience for the customer that's positive. We have 7 core values at our company, and one of them is we err on the side of the customer. And so you saw, again, seeing that firsthand was
huge.
Was pretty cool. And I remember after that happened, you sharing that experience with me, and I'm just like, good. I'm glad you saw it, because now you can hopefully relay that to our real estate partners and as they're referring this to their homeowners, and they can have that experience as well. So very, very cool. One more question I'd like to ask is what is something that if you're talking to a real estate agent, like this, face to face, what is something you would tell them? Why would they choose Elevate Homescriptions, a better way to do home warranty than an old school home warranty company?
Just what you said, it's truly a better way to do home warranty. There's so many different things about this that are, I guess I shouldn't say different. Elevate is doing things in an elevated way for the end user, the homeowner, right? But they're making it better for them. It's, again, not to sound redundant, but a better way to do home warranty. Just having a per occurrence or per claim limit as opposed to here's $10,000, use it how you can. It just doesn't make sense. And then just the proactive approach to things that are coming up with the, I'm going to say it wrong, the A2L.
The A2L, the A2L coverage. Yeah, you said it right. Yeah.
Like just the proactive approach to, hey, we know this is coming down the line. We know this is going to affect people. We know this isn't going to be a good thing. Let's put something in place today before the angry phone calls start, before there's an uproar, before everybody's starting to see it on the news. There's already something here to protect those people. That's amazing. The fact that you want to continue on a relationship with a client outside of just, oh, we got you. Now we'll let you go. We'll find some more people. More people are buying houses every day. Like, that's amazing. Yeah. And I don't think enough people understand that. And that's just what makes it so much better than everyone else.
Yeah. We want to keep a customer, a homeowner, as long as we can for life, right? Just like a real estate agent, a real estate partner wants to keep them for life. We want to keep them for life. So we do things just so they see the value in what we do. And as they see the value, we know that they're going to renew with us. And our renewal numbers are industry leading for sure. No question. Now I'll just speak really quick to the A2L thing that you brought up, because I'm sure people are like, what does that mean? What is A2L? Like A2L. So A2L is, and I won't go into too much detail here. Again, this is another podcast, but with HVAC and air conditioning specifically, refrigerant is changing. The government has required that what's called GWP, the global warming potential of refrigerant, needs to be brought down. And so because of that, refrigerant needs to change. And so obviously refrigerant is needed for air conditioning units. And as it is, if there's an issue with, so manufacturing of old units is going to stop happening, and manufacturing of old refrigerants is going to stop happening. What that means is, for the consumer, if you have to replace an AC unit and you have to get this new refrigerant, it's not compatible with put your air handler or your furnace inside the home. And so because of that, there's going to be an out-of-pocket cost, and the home warranty companies are a lot of them don't even cover this, or even talking about it, because we are ahead of the game a little bit, right? But consumer or customer has to then pay for that air handler out of their own pocket, and so we're figuring out a way for us to help cover that on our end, so they're not having to come out of pocket sometimes $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
Is that because other home warranty companies are only fixing something that's broken? Is that why that is? Just to help other people understand?
Yeah. Home warranty doesn't. If it's not broken, home warranty companies won't fix it, and because it's incompatible, it's still working. It still works, but it's incompatible. So that's why they won't, a lot of times why the home warranty companies won't fix it. So, or replace it. So that's why it comes out of pocket to the homeowner, which is it's huge. And so we are ahead of the game. In fact, we will have a product, in the literally next month or two that will fix it. Maybe by the time this podcast gets out, it will already be out. But no, that's cool. It's cool because we have to start talking about it, right? Because it is an issue, and it's going to be a major issue. And but we are ahead of the game. In fact, we even have some of our people in our office that have talked to some HVAC contractors, and they are a little bit unsure of not only what it is, but how to treat it. So we are not only ahead of the game with home warranty / Homescriptions, but ahead of the game as far as even some of the contractors go. So we believe that we have to be, in order to make that customer experience a positive one for our homeowners. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
Of course.
It was a long way to explain it. Maybe we'll cut all that out. But anyways, anything else you want to share as far as like Elevate with whatever Mandisa, what else? What are we missing? What else can you share? Or do you want to share? And if there's nothing, that's fine too.
Kind of want to say
it.
I am Mandisa, and I am the new home warranty girl here in Vegas. So everybody, Homescriptions, a better way to do home warranty. Mm-hmm. So you guys should talk to me. No other home warranty people ever again. Just kidding.
Totally. So this will obviously be on socials, and in your bio, there's your contact info. So go to her bio if you see this, and thanks so much for not only just being you, but being a part of Team Elevate now, and we're grateful to have you, and
grateful
just
to be
excited to roll Vegas roll. That's all I have to say.
Vegas roll.
I don't know. Is that a thing? Well,
I don't know. Let's make it a thing.
That's a thing now.
All right. Yeah. Roll Vegas roll. Everyone,
Vegas roll.
#roll Vegas roll.
#roll Vegas roll. Awesome. Thank you.